What's up, dudes and dudettes of the internet? My name's Scythe. We are back here with some more Mages of Mystralia, and today we're gonna be messing around in the sunken quarry, which isn't so sunken. And actually, as we ended up coming into this area, I had the little book character, our demon creature, was actually commenting about how, oh yeah, the sunken quarry used to be sunken, but it isn't anymore. So we'll have to see what ends up happening. Maybe this will end up just somehow turning into a underwater place. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Aha! So our normal attack, I guess, must actually just be open? Oh, weird. Our normal attack must have always been an air attack, while now we can actually make our, like, even though it's lightning, it's kind of, oh, air and storms. Aha, that's why. Okay, because in the last episode, we ended up getting our air ability from one of the first sages. I'm guessing that there's, you know, we're gonna end up getting all sorts of crazy different attacks and stuff like that from the others as we traverse in the world. Okay, this is gonna end very badly. Oh, that attack phases through enemies. Okay. That's actually really, really good. I kind of now want to set this up. That's not fireball. Wind ball. Yeah, sure. Let's actually set this one up to have impact. I think that'll actually work very, very well if we can end up making it do the explosive attack. Right? Because that's gonna be, woo! Yeah, that's gonna end up being quite a powerful spell, honestly. I think anyways, because of the fact that it actually phases through enemies. Whoa! Excuse me. Very thank you much. I don't know why I said it like that, but I did. Okay, so can we... Oh, we can just do this. There we go, and then we gotta get back on it. Yeah, I get it. Okay. Okay. How would we end up actually... Oh, okay. This is actually perfect. So if we do the impact, or the wind, why did that... Wrong one. It's tough for me to see what's going on. Okay, let's choose this spell, and let's actually change it into the tornado instead. There we go, because then we can just do that. Okay. So that's what the game's trying to get us to do here. Yes. That's not gonna be very good for us now, is it? Ah! That's stupid! I don't like that at all! That's kind of real bad, dude. I guess because, this is... I'm just gonna make a cut, because this is just dumb. Alright, there we go, yes, okay. So, do we keep on just spamming it with tornadoes to get all the way up into this spot? I guess so. Is this just a secret, though, or is this the right way? No, this is just a random secret. Probably going to be wind theme, or it's just... Yup, just combat themed. When isn't it combat themed is the real question, right? Oh my, he's actually immune to wind attacks. Okay. So let's use our fireball spell. That ought to take care of him. Okay. Those guys really do just legit have homing rockets. That is not a cool enemy. This is stupid. Let me out of here. I don't want that. I don't want that challenge at all. That is no. Just no. I don't like that, dude. I can't see anything. Oh, because it's a loading screen. That's right. Rip. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. So we gotta actually wait for this thing to come all the way over here just to grab us? Yikes. But I do not like that, like that area, I do not like one bit. When we're just overwhelmed with a million enemies, that's just not my favorite, man. Like, I just don't like it. I know it's because I'm supposed to be messing with the spells and finding different combinations that'll actually end up working a little bit better for the crowd control and stuff, but I don't care. Okay, so we're using the floodways to actually get through this area here. I see. So, okay, there's gonna be 4 different corners to the floodways that are going to end up helping us out here. Oopsie-daisy. I don't know what just happened there. That was really, really weird, but whatever. Let's just hit him with as many fireballs as we can. Yes, get out of my face. Bloop. So now we're done with this corner at least. We might actually get through this dungeon really, really quickly. Like, I'm a little bit worried here because every time we come to these dungeons, like, I kind of ended the last episode thinking that this dungeon was going to be really, really long, but it seems like it might actually be just as short as all of the others. Like, honestly speaking. So the wind ball spell seems to actually be pretty good. Kind of. Are we supposed to just get rid of all these guys or something? No, we could walk down into the water. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh boy, this can't be good at all. This is not gonna end well. Ay. Okay, gotta get as many hearts as we can. Because these guys, jeez Louise. Okay, let's use our wind ball. If our character would actually target the one that's in the center, that would be very useful because then we would actually set down a whole bunch of different tornadoes to actually stop those guys. Because, man, this is a brutal spot, dude. Like, really bad. Yikes. And we're out of mana already. Oh, man. We're gonna end up getting overwhelmed by a whole bunch more enemies, too, aren't we? Or is this area just specifically for us to go around and get this thing? Well, I'm going to get it anyways. Whatever. 50, that's actually not too bad. Bloop. I hope that there's a way that we can end up getting up. Okay. Cool. Why would I ever want to cast it up like that? Like, no. That's not useful at all. Okay, so we got more Slimos to take care of. Actually, come to think of it, I wonder if that's because these slime creatures actually combine back together when they're all small, don't they? What was actually over here, dude? Oh, okay, now there's a random chest. Whatever, had to kill every single one of them. Purple soul bead, really? For that? Yikes, dude. I have a feeling I'm missing, like, there's probably a secret thing. Ouch. I don't want the dash, I want my shield, please. Oh, I see. We didn't have to go up into that corner at all. That's what was happening. Whoop. Oh man, so I didn't even need to go up there at all. Yikes. What the, hey! Come on, game, stop that! I know what happened there. We ended up making the elevator move back into our tornado that was still just sitting there. And it ended up making us respawn. That's not good at all. Jeez. Oh my, are you kidding me? There? Yeah, okay. That ended up working out, kind of. But that one was difficult. I like those puzzles though. I actually do enjoy them a lot. You know what? I'm just gonna cast that and let's just go over to this side because I need whatever's in those. Apparently I don't. Whatever. Please stay away from me. Please, you're like immune to all of my attacks. I don't like it. Oh, great. Well, this is gonna be fun, isn't it? I gotta try and make sure that we cast enough shields to defend ourselves while also still planting down tornadoes to get us to the other side. Yeah! Okay, we're good. But it seems like we can stack the tornadoes, right? Oh, good, we're out of mana. Good. That's great. Oh boy. I mean, I can't block when I don't have any magic. Seriously, dude. And I gotta keep putting down the tornadoes. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, we did it. That's the important thing. This one's really tough, though. Mostly just because there's so many of these enemies and I don't know how to deal with them. Like, I wish that we had a way of actually defeating them in like 1 or 2 hits, you know? Which I guess, granted, I could actually explore the world a little bit more and be a little bit more prepared while not only having more mana, we could also potentially have some more magic spells that would end up being... Oh! I should be blocking first and foremost. but we would end up getting some magic spells that could end up helping us out. Like some more rune abilities. Also, some new staves. That would end up being very helpful as well. Because then potentially we could have one that would end up upping the damage of our wind attacks. Because we do have one, or we could have one, that would up the attacks of our fire spells. But I didn't really go for that one. Oh boy. Well, since these enemies just follow you to the ends of the earth, I guess I'm going to have to try and fight every single one of them, unfortunately, because there's just so many of them. But then they have the same accuracy we do, dude. No. No, they have more accuracy. Get out. Block. I'll stun lock you, you stupid freak. I need a fire melee attack. That's what we need. Like really, really bad. We really need a different type of melee attack because we're fighting so many of these air characters while not necessarily having like, oh great. While not necessarily actually having, huh? What? Okay, I think I understand. I think that we don't want the wind ball to have that going on for it, right? Because we just want the wind attack, yeah, because this is a toggled one rather than one that we actually continuously activate over and over. So if, again, folks, like if I'm, you know, sitting here and having a hard time with these spots, don't misunderstand because it's mostly just because of my own player skill being very, very poor. I mean, stuff like that is just cheap. Oh, great, now I have to go wait for it again. That's not because of my player skill. That's just bad design. My point being that even though I'm getting frustrated at certain moments, I'm still very much enjoying myself with this game. Otherwise, honestly speaking, I just wouldn't play it. But more so than that, yeah, it's like, even though it's challenging and I enjoy it, the whole point is that I tend to rush in games like this. So I'm just saying, don't take it too seriously when I'm sitting here talking about these things, you know, getting frustrated at the game and stuff like that, because it's not that big a deal. It really isn't. What are we supposed to do then? We went over here so that we could end up pulling a thing, right? Was that whole pathway just for a purple pearl seed thing? And in actuality, we're supposed to end up actually going down here? Okay. Whatever. Oh, great. Not you guys again. Do I have... Yeah, my shield spell is ready to kick butt. By which I mean defend me from getting my butt kicked. Oh, great. That's a lot of bad guys. That's a lot of bad guys. This is a lot of bad guys. You know what that means? That means that this is... No. No. No, 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 no. I was going to say that it's not required, but it is required. I know it's required because... Oh, boy. Oh! Oh, this is great! I can't move! I'm getting stun locked here because I can't cast my spells fast enough to, like, jeez Louise, dude. Please target the enemy that's in your face. Ow! Oh my goodness. I got an achievement for something. I don't know why. Yikes, dude. Like, every room is more like a puzzle because of the combat. Rather than it being, like, some crazy, you know, trying to deal with, like, figuring out the right spell combination. Forget that noise. We gotta try and figure out how to best actually get through an area. Not to mention our character's auto-aim absolutely sucks in this game. Like, seriously, target the enemy that I'm aiming at. We had to take damage just because of the fact that, you know, like, oh man, I'm gonna die. After everything that I've been through. Man, come on, game! Like, I love getting stun locked over and over and over again. Just let me move. And I try to put my shield up to block the attacks, and then it doesn't end up working. Because then we still are sitting there and can't move. Oh, that's so frustrating. Okay, well, you know what? At least the dungeon ended up, like, staying. You know, all the water paths ended up staying. But it sucks that that one is actually required. And I would actually defeat these enemies if I thought that they would permanently stay dead instead of me having to do it over and over again. Okay, so let's try this again. If I end up dying one more time, you know, I'll of course not include it on camera. I'll just skip to actually being done with it. Because, man alive, dude. Like, this is just insane. Okay, let me try and hit that enemy. That one. No. Can you hit that one? Yeah, the one that's right beside you. No, that one. Like, dude, the targeting in this game sucks. I wish that you had a little bit more control over it, because the auto-targeting is what ends up getting you killed half the time, because your character is auto-targeting the wrong bad guy. Jeez. Okay, I think we're doing okay now. Now that we've taken care of the other characters, we're gonna be doing just fine. How do we actually kill this guy? Well, the wind ball seems to be doing it. Good. Yeesh. Oh man, that area. Oh, that sucked. Like, we're so early in the game too. I mean, generally, like, again, there's so many other areas that we could explore, which tells me that there is that much more spells and power that we could potentially end up having at this point. But, whoo! The camera angle is also another thing that I generally am just having a very hard time with, because it's like we go into an area and the camera angle is kind of stuck at a specific spot, and I can't see what we're supposed to defend ourselves against, right? So I don't think that this is, yeah, this is just a challenge room. If it's gonna be a million enemies, so help me, I am going to completely avoid it. Like, I'm fine with, what the... Activate? Care for a hint? You might not possess the necessary spells. Do you want a hint? No, I don't. Stop trying to charge me. So we need a teleport spell. And then we would also use our left tilting fireball to set up the wind torrent over there. But I don't know how that would end up helping us out as far as whatever that little platform is, because it does say that we might not possess the right spell. So I'm guessing that we're still going to end up getting a spell out of this area. Get out of here. Not even gonna touch you. Like, that's the other thing too, is I keep generally just avoiding combat because of how tedious it seems to be. Wait a minute. Okay. So there's this is a two-parter? So we got the water current working. Oh great, all these enemies respawn. That's great. That's absolutely awesome. I guess we'll go back over there, because for some reason it didn't seem to actually activate. It just activated like one of the tiers, which that's kind of weird. A little bit confusing. Oh, I see. So we gotta do what? Just lightning that one randomly? Okay. That's the first time we've ever done something like that. That was kind of cool, but cryptic just because of the fact that that's the first time we ever had to do it. Okay. Well, now we have that main area activated, which I'm assuming is going to end up leading to the boss of this area. Or is this going to end up leading to the next sage? Because for some reason that just seems to be what our main quest is right now. Ooh. Or is this going to be the dungeon? And maybe the area that we just went into? Oh my goodness, no! No, sir. I don't care. That was way too many baddies, man. Not cool. Not cool at all. Okay, they are stalking us up. This is a boss fight. This is a boss fight if I've ever seen it. There we go. Oh yeah, this is a boss fight. Okay. Alright, bring it on. I don't know what you're gonna be, but I'm gonna have to somehow use my wind abilities on him. It's a slime. Oh, the Royal Blobs. They're majesties. Oh, that's good. Wow! Okay. Let's use our dash ability then. So I'm guessing that because of the stream that these two have... Are we even damaging her? I mean, we kind of are, but just barely, dude. I guess because of the fact that, no. We can't cross her streams! I'm gonna get stunlocked! Yikes! Okay, well, anyways, this is the stupidest boss fight I've ever seen. I can't even believe this. We can't stunlock him is the problem, so we can't damage him enough. This is so stupid. Okay, okay, fine. You want to deal a card with me like that? Okay, let's try and do impact with a tornado at the end of it, because maybe that'll kind of constantly stunlock that side character. And then we're also going to end up putting a duplication down on this sucker so that we can end up, ooh. Maybe, can we do something like this, actually? Yeah, there we go. I don't know what this is going to end up doing, but is this going to end up making our wind ball? Yeah. Triple shot, which is causing quite a bit of damage to this guy. And then it's also going to be leaving... Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, man, we're gonna die this time. Like, this is so stupid. I can't even believe how bad this is. Like, dude. Okay, clone? Will you stop him? Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Clone seems to generally be really good. I don't know why our attack didn't do anything there. Clone! Okay, we're doing okay. We might actually save this. I don't really know how. We're somehow doing all right. We're somehow doing all right. Ah, okay, he knocked me off. That's stupid. There we go. We took care of him already. And now she's crying. Oh, no. No. It's a two-parter boss where if we end up injuring one of them, it's going to make the other one get angers. Whoa. I shouldn't have sacrificed myself to take the hit. Oh, boy. Oh, man. You are gross, Your Highness. Rest in pepperonis. Whoo! I can't even believe we got through that without dying. Like, seriously, that was such a tricky boss. Wow. Really, really cool. That was really, really intense. I know I was complaining a lot, but again, that's just kind of how I am right now. I don't want anyone to misunderstand into thinking that I'm, like, hating on the game or anything, because I actually really enjoyed that. Like, the level of challenge in this game is absolutely insane. I'm just still struggling with the controls. Okay, Ice Sage already? That was so quick. I am Salius, the Sage of Aqua. Water mastery is mine. I can impart this knowledge to you. You who have a chance against the foe you must defeat to save the valley. I am ready. Beware of the hunger for power. It is what doomed the last Mage King. I thought it was celestial magic. Celestial magic itself does not corrupt. Trying to control it does. Craving too much power while lacking the patience to learn to control it. Attius never learned patience, or mercy, or good judgment. He had a hot temper, boldness, and a love for hurling power. I think we're in trouble because he just, like, horoscoped me. He tried to harness the power of celestial magic, but it fought back and drove him mad. And for that, the valley suffered. How? Who cares? Although he never fully controlled celestial magic, Attius was still a very powerful mage. The last Mage King went on a rampage up and down the valley, convinced that enemy mages were lurking everywhere. In 2 days, the villages of Brezzer, Calanth, were left in smoking ruins, never to be rebuilt. If he hadn't been stopped, there would be no mages in the valley now, or anyone at all. Who stopped him? His battle captains. They devised a plan with a mage named Sabinus that culminated in stopping him. I thought Sabinus was a bad guy, though. No one knows what happened, but only one came back. He proclaimed himself the Marquis and started his rule over Mystralia. Yeah, that's gonna be Sabinus or whatever. He banned all magic from the land and closed down the port and all other borders. But why did the remaining mages agree to this? Most mages were annihilated by Aetius in his folly, and their duty was to safeguard the valley, not battle with it. The mages of Mystralia must always watch over the land, and now it's your responsibility as well. For this, you need to learn to master water. Yup! Essence of water and cold. Oh, that could give us some crowd control if we could freeze enemies for once. Okay, go on now. Hope of the valley and rest of something, whatever. The Sage of Gaia in the old mine. Okay, I don't know how to get there yet, but, okay. Wait, is this gonna teleport us back out? Oh, okay. Yikes. Okay, let me see here. So, the ego of... What was that spell again? This one? Oh yeah, that was a weird electric shield. Does that actually cost more than our normal shield? I think that it does, actually. Yeah, it does. Okay, well... that could also just be because I have the cause and effect of it, right? So we don't necessarily need that spell because I'll just swap this shield entirely. Actually, let's swap it to an ice shield and see what happens. Ooh. Cool. So the other thing too that I didn't even bother testing was what if we swap our dash's element? Dash of lightning is just going to... Is that just going to cause electricity on an enemy? And then dash of ice might end up being overpowered because potentially it could end up freezing enemies in our path or something like that. I'm not sure. But let's try this. And just... Yeah, that's actually... I'm perfectly fine with just having a normal spell on its own. Wait, we already had ice. Okay, rip me. That one was already under ice. That's actually a really, really good spell. I actually really like that one. Let's swap this fireball spell. Let's get rid of that rune. And let's try and swap this to an ice projectile and see what ends up happening. Is that gonna end up freezing enemies? I don't know. But that's pretty cool, dude. Okay, so what other things do we have? Duplicate is just gonna make 3 of them left and right. Impact, which means we could put an explosion at the end of it, or another tornado or something like that. I don't know why we would end up putting randomizer on it. That would just shoot it in random directions. Can we finally end up changing the element of our melee attack? Yes. We actually can. Ooh. Ooh, that's a constant charge forward attack. It probably doesn't have as much AoE as the sweep attack, but that's actually not too bad. That might be really good. What if we put the explosive effect on this one? What would end up happening then, I wonder? Oh my. Yup. That's a pretty cool spell. Well, you know what? Let's just try for now just a normal ice melee attack and see what ends up happening. That's cool, dude. This game is like so in-depth. It's insane. Like, I can't even believe that they managed to do something like this. Like... Really, not only like it takes like all the good aspects of the Magicka games, and then just throws it into an actual full-on single-player adventure, rather than, well, that game was actually quite complex and quite difficult as well, just because of the fact that we, is this the one? Yep, there we go. That actually worked out very well. Oh, because it still leaves a tornado on the ground too. That's actually why this spell not only is very powerful, but why it's draining so much of our mana. Next, the old mine. That's the one that used to be exploited by the villagers, right? Yes, most likely. You can get there by going past the wood wrench in the swamp of Mistral Woods. I think I have an idea where that is. Are they just talking? I can't dash through them! I can't dash through any of them! That sucks! Like, what the? Throw 5 zillion enemies at me! That's great! Get out of here! No, sir, no, ma'am. I'm gonna have to go somewhere to recover, but yup, I'm teleporting out of here. I do not care. Okay, let's just go to the Haven. And then we'll go to the mysterious woods again. And I think the spot that they want us to go to, Lazy Wizard. Is that because I fast traveled or because I keep avoiding combat? The achievements are probably behind where my face cam is. But yikes, dude. Do I have an error plant? No, I do not. And a mana charm would actually be very, very useful, but that's okay. I'm not going to bother. Oh. So what I'm assuming is happening here, folks, is if we end up going to the forest area, I think what's happening is we're going to end up getting... So that dash attack, what's the point of having the ice behind it then? I don't know. Oh well. Anyways, the giant forest creature, I think he's going to be out of the way now. Maximum life has permanently increased. That's only a little bit, but we do have enough, so let's increase our life twice, and then we'll increase our mana once. Just because I'm dying a lot more than I'm running out of mana. Running out of mana is kind of more of a little annoyance right now, rather than being something extremely vital, you know? Okay, so we'll see what ends up happening too. We'll probably have just enough time to actually get to this new area, and then I'm assuming it's going to end up being the next dungeon. Surprised how we're making record time going through this, though. I'll be very surprised if the game ends up throwing, like, a completely separate map area at us, because otherwise, once we end up getting this area over with, there's only going to end up being one more sage to deal with, and then I'm assuming the final zone, and then we're already going to end up being done with this game. Now, of course, that's the whole thing, you know, as I keep on saying throughout this series, the fact that we could potentially explore the environment, not only just explore the environment for all of the treasures and stuff like that, but for all the runes and all the collectibles and everything, is just insane. Like, there is actually so much to this game that we're barely touching and barely exploring, right? Which I'm perfectly fine with, because doing a Let's Play series is very different than playing a game personally for yourself, right? Because if I was playing this game for myself, yeah, I would actually probably be trying to get through all these areas and kind of go for most of the collectibles and stuff like that. But when I'm doing Let's Plays, it's kind of more about optimizing time. I guess we could have gone to the Greyleaf Forest, but or Greyleaf area, but that's okay. And because of it, I kind of just naturally like playing games really fast, because if... Oh my, this wood's got a lot more deadly since we last came in here. Whoa. There's another one of the bags, though. I don't know how many... That makes 2, so we still need quite a few of them, huh? And we ended up getting attacked while our character was stuck in the stupid animation of trying to show, I got the item. Can you leave me alone? Like, these enemies never stop. So is he gone now? Is he gone? Were we supposed to go down? What's happening? Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's just do our ice attack and see what ends up happening. Okay, nope, that's not as good as I thought it was going to be. So, okay. So that's the thing about this game. Is it seems like, why would I want to trigger an enemy? No. No, 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 no. I don't care. No! I have to fight him! Are you kidding me? Okay, well, at least it's starting enemies, because we were probably supposed to have just come to this area right away. Yikes, dude. You go ahead, you stupid idiot. I will destroy your face. There. Whew. Yeah, what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying, but the level of progression is just insane in this game. Okay, so now, yeah, there's the boss enemy. And now he's actually out of the way, so we can actually go all the way over here. Okay, good. I should probably try and fight as many of these enemies as I can. Most of all, I'm going to just focus on the stronger enemies and get them out of the way as quickly as possible, because they're the real issues. Should we go for this collectible? That's just gonna end up making the enemies respawn, isn't it? I do not want that at all. Okay, get out of here. Hopefully we can stun lock these guys. There we go. We're actually doing pretty good here. How do we get into the mine? This enemy is actually immune to our abilities. Why? Is he immune to everything except for our windmill attack? Ice? Yeah, ice will take care of him. There we go. So what is this? Weird crystal thing. How do we actually get into the mine? Like, the doorway's gotta be down here, right? Unless this is just gonna be a shortcut. Let's use a fire explosion there. Nope. Whatever. I guess we would have to use the ability that ends up making all of them trigger at once somehow. Yeah, that ability. Sorry about that, folks. I didn't even realize that my face cam wasn't even working pretty much the entire time, because what happens with my camera, and just any camera in general, I think it's just how the software is designed on them. But it's like, it specifically, that's not a fireball spell at all. Stops recording after half an hour. So I was probably walking around with a face cam for like 7 minutes or more. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? I'm getting too greedy for the kill too, because I want to just kill at least one enemy rather than just hit them once. Like, to me, it's just not worth it. These guys suck. There we go. At least we can stun lock them when there's only one left. While that ice spell is pretty cool, that is not fireball times 3. That is ice. Like, straight up just ice. Okay, let's change this ability. Let's actually make it so that it's a duplication spell. There we go. So that will hopefully end up making it a little bit better. Let's change it to ice times 3. And the wind ball, I just gotta try and remember, is like all evil and stuff. What the way is blocked. You can open this kind of door using light. Maybe use ice on the door? What? Huh? Oh, I get it. They want us to use an ice shield, right? Because then we can use that as a reflection, like the mirror shield from Zelda. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, that is so cool, dude. Oh man, that's really, really awesome. So this ice melee attack is okay. The ice shot hopefully will be better as we shoot 3 of them, but that's not necessarily going to help with single target, because I would hope that it would shoot all of them into one enemy. Maybe we would have to have it go to the right or the left in order to actually do that. In any case, folks, we'll have to tackle this dungeon in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching, despite my frustration in today's episode. Still very much enjoying this game. I want to get that point across, you know, because I know that I can just tend to get a little bit frustrating. Or I can tend to get a little bit frustrated when I'm playing games. Now, there's certain aspects of this game that, yeah, it's, you know, it's like, there's too many enemies that are just being thrown at us for us to actually deal with them, with the spells that we're dealing with. Now, granted, again, experimentation would end up helping with that, but I don't really care to experiment. Even though messing around with the spells and stuff is really, really cool, to me, it's all just about get to the end, beat the game, and then none of that's going to matter because I'm playing this series to beat it rather than to experiment, right? But that said, I still want to kind of experiment with a couple other spells. I think that this dungeon's gonna be absolutely awesome. Thanks for watching, everybody. Very much appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe for more daily content. Sign on, stay epic, everybody.